Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to buy Numex coin with Metamask. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get Metamask installed on your browser of choice. Now, it doesn't really matter what browser you're using. I'm using Firefox in this case. So to get Metamask installed, you want to go to the website metamask.io, and this will prompt up this beautiful web page that asks you to install the Metamask add-on on your browser. Now, depending on the browser you're using, it will give you the appropriate links right below. So in my case, I'm using Firefox, and it'll give me this little message here telling me to get the Firefox add-on for Metamask. All right, so I'm just going to click on that, and it's going to take me to the Firefox add-ons page, where it'll prompt me to add the add-on to Firefox. And I'm going to click on add, and it'll again prompt me to add it to my browser now. And I'm going to hit add, and once it's added, it should give you this little icon on your toolbar where you have this little icon of a fox, and if you hover over it, it'll essentially tell you that this is Metamask. Alright, so once you have Metamask installed, you now need to click on the icon right over here, and it's going to give you a few displays or a few options. In this case, it's giving us an announcement of a new version of Metamask, where you can go ahead and try that if you want to. I'm just going to click on no thanks, maybe later. It's now going to take me through the terms of use. So you can go through it if you want to. I'm going to hit accept, and it'll give me a privacy notice. I'm going to hit accept as well. And finally, a phishing warning that was published on the 13th of June 2018, where you can go through it. Very, very good security article right there that you can go through, and hit accept. And now it is going to prompt you to enter your password for the Metamask account. All right, now this is very important because choosing a secure password is essentially the security of your account. All right, so what I like to use is a password manager, and I would recommend that you install one on your browser too. So I'm going to click on my password generator, and I'm just going to generate a new password here, and I'm going to copy it to my clipboard, and I'm just going to click on Metamask one more time. And I'm just going to paste in that password right over there. Now, of course, you can use any password you want. I'm just going to hit create. And once my account is created, it's going to tell me that a vault has been created. So essentially, it's going to give you a phrase of words here that essentially are going to be the only way to restore your Metamask account. So it's very important that you save this phrase, essentially copying it to a text document, or you can save this seed word as a file if you want to. I'm just going to hit I've copied it somewhere, save, and once that is done, welcome to your Metamask account. So once you have your account, the important thing now to do is to buy a certain amount of Ethereum. Now, of course, you can do it by sending you can do this by sending Ethereum to this address if you want to do so, or you could you could buy it directly using the buy button right over here, and that will prompt you to select a service from which you can buy your Ethereum from. In this case, we have Coinbase, which is a cryptocurrency exchange based in the USA only right over here. I'm sure it does work in other countries, so you can continue to Coinbase, for example, and that is going to open up the Coinbase page right over here. And it's going to prompt me to buy Ethereum, and I can select the amount right over here. And of course, this will be specified in your local currency. In this case, it is pounds, and you can select the amount of Ethereum you want to buy. So in this case, it's prompted me with 50 pounds worth of Ethereum. I'm just going to keep that as the default, and you can enter your email address, and that is going to take you through the process of buying Ethereum. And once it's done, it's going to send it to your Metamask account, and you should be having the amount of Ethereum you purchased, which in this case is 0.3120 Ethereum in your account. All right, so you now have Ethereum in your account, and you want to purchase the Numex coin. Well, that's very simple. All you have to do is go to the Numex exchange, which is numex.exchange, and you want to go to the buy Numex coin button right over here, and you now want to click on the buy Numex coin, and that will take you to the Metamask page on the Numex exchange, which will then give you options in regards to how you want to complete your purchase of the Numex coins. All right, so you can just open up Metamask one more time, and just make sure you have no pending transactions right over here. And you can now select to buy either Numex coins or a certain amount of Numex coins with a certain amount of Ethereum, or an approximation of Ethereum. In this case, I just want to buy about 5 Numex coins. So in the text box right over here, I can specify 5 and I can just hit pay with MetaMask right over here. And that is going to prompt up the MetaMask pop-up window right over here. And it's going to ask you to confirm the transaction. In this case, it's prompting my address to the address of the Numex coin. And it's going to just give you a summary of the information in regards to the transaction and the maximum total right over here. In my case, I do not have any Ethereum in this account, so I will not be able to complete the transaction. In this case, it's prompting me to reset the transaction or to buy Ether. In the case that you have Ether in your account, all you need to do is hit accept and you should be done. All right. So that is how to buy the Numex coin with MetaMask. I hope you found value in this and I'll be seeing you in the next video.